Come on. Nothing you can see in my teeth. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yes.
We're alive. They can
No,
hear
they
our
shouldn't be able to
audio.
hear us. We're not. Oh no.
Hello,
Hello,
friends. We hear all
everybody.
of our free time.
Here's us. That mic wasn't supposed to. Oh no. Hold on. We got double mics. There we go.
It's been a minute since we've gone live, so we had to bring in all of our gear into our living room. We've been in full homeschool mode. Welcome back to Kids Planning. I'm Alison. This is Daniel.
Yep.
And welcome to our living room.
There
and to
is
our
nothing
table.
in my teeth. For those of you that heard the beginning of that. It's been about 2 weeks since I've used OBS, and it decided to just...
Well, in backstory, he had to take his computer to the Apple Store and apparently dumped all of his on-screen files into a cleanup folder. So we had to go find all of our stuff. Welcome back
I'm
to Kids
definitely
Planning.
a save the desktop person. So, yes. Welcome
This
to Kids
is live.
Planning, everybody, to our live performance. We were playing Dragon Prince Battlecharged. Excited to hang out. If you're here in the chat, drop us a note, say hi, so I know
Yes,
who's hanging
say
out
hello.
tonight.
So yeah, like you said, we're playing the new game from Brotherwise Games, Dragon Prince Battlecharged.
Mm-hmm.
This is, man, as soon as our boys heard about this
Yes.
game, they were
Super
like,
excited.
what? This is one of their favorite cartoons on Netflix. Again, it is a Netflix series, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's a lot of people on here. I actually have
Yeah.
only overheard.
Yes, everything, that's a disclaimer. Everything we know about Dragon Prince
hearsay.
is secondhand or walking through the living room, but mostly just our kids telling us about it after they've watched it. So,
Which is a lot of information, and I have to admit, once I hear enough about Rayla and Callum, I do tune them out because I don't see the characters in my head, and now I'm getting to see the awesome artwork on these cards, which apparently, according to the boys, comes straight from
Yes.
the awesome cartoon.
now I have seen it in passing. Like I have laid eyes on Dragon Prince
Mm-hmm.
on the TV.
And I have to say,
So-
the Dragon Prince is so adorable. Like, I learned this. This right here is the precious Dragon Prince. So,
Seriously?
yeah, the little Dragon Prince.
I didn't know that. I figured it was one of these people.
No.
I thought it was that guy. I figured one
We're
of...
so
I thought,
excited to play the game.
I thought it was a title, not an actual dragon.
No, it's the little Dragon Prince.
So I do know that Rayla is an elf that pretends to be a human, but I know that from James Hudson. So
Yeah, that was fun. Okay, so like we said, we've not actually watched the show, but we know it's awesome. Our boys just love it, and they actually just got They got done teaching or filming their how to play of this
Yes,
game,
so
which
that'll
will
be out
release in a
soon.
few weeks.
and this game is coming. Pre-orders are closed, but it will be in your local game stores and available online, I believe, later this fall.
The link for more information I pinned up at the top. That's the Brotherwise website,
Yes.
and that's all the information about the game, including the Dark Callum or the
Yeah,
what is that?
there's promo cards with a dark Callum.
Dark Callum. We have them, and wow, and that is like a what if kind of
Yeah.
situation. So,
So
we might have to play him later.
now I've heard multiple dates for the release of this. I know right now, as with all publishers, nailing down an exact date is hard because you can't control boats and shipping
Just heard a
containers
couple
and
more
stuff.
games
So,
were delayed today,
Yep.
so it's just what's going on right now in the
Yes.
world. Okay, so I've not played. Daniel has actually
I've
played this
played.
game a few times. So
I need every edge I can get to beat Alison on a live stream. I have my.
He's got his.
I am
Oh, you can't see it.
unstoppable. There you can see. It's mirrored on the screen.
It is.
I'm unstoppable. I'm very stoppable though.
And I just realized I'm wearing my Awesome Moms. What does it say?
Awesome Moms,
Something
Slay,
Dungeons.
Explore Dungeons and Slay Dragons.
That's right. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be wearing this one for dragons. Like,
Yeah, it's offensive.
oh dear.
So we are going to jump into this game. It is for a battle game. It is a really straightforward, easy to pick up, easy to learn game. And hello, Alison.
Hey.
And Brotherwise Games, please let us know if we get anything wrong. I did comb through the rule book and write the script for the video, so I think I'm pretty familiar with it.
Although the boys had some corrections.
Yeah. If you have seen our 135 review of Hadrian's Wall, we have one coming out soon for Lost Ruins of Arnak that on game 4 we realized we got a rule wrong that almost caused like marital problem. Like I almost had to sleep on the couch because of how I capitalized on our misunderstanding of the rules.
We should just play this game
We
versus
should.
bringing up
So-
that game.
That's just a tease for that, and the importance of double checking rules. So we'll do some rules checks. I don't think we're gonna need to do a lot, but yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So
Okay.
Dragon Prince.
I'm drinking the Yogi Egyptian licorice tea, which is the best tea. Daniel just bought me a whole box, like big Amazon box. What is
hold
going
on,
on?
I don't know. Jared is trying to do sign language, and he doesn't know sign language.
They're supposed to be in bed. We did start school this week. So I'm going to be, the boys laid out the characters and let me choose who I was going to be. And they kind of aided me. Like, they're like, okay, if you're going to be this character, then you probably should pair it with this character. So Daniel chose to be Callum and Rayla, which apparently are a great pair. Apparently are dating in the show.
They were chosen on my behalf.
Oh, I thought you chose them.
Yes,
okay.
I did not.
So I wanted to be Claudia.
Yeah, switch to the overhead.
Okay. Yeah, we can. I wanted to be Claudia because she just looks so fierce and like she's throwing some really cool purple lightning, which I just thought was really wicked cool. I love her mini as well. She's holding this. I don't know what you can see. She's holding her book. I'm assuming that because this is magic, so I'm assuming that is a magic book, or I don't know what they call
spells,
like a spell book, but they're called something.
Brighter so we can see
and then Viren, who apparently matches really well with her. They are this is the High Mage and then the Dark Magic Prodigy. So they all work with my two work with dark magic, and yours work with the boys told me something like positive energy. Primal energy. He's probably gonna be listening this whole time.
He is. He's gonna sit at the top of the stairs
to make sure we play this game right.
So the way the player cards work out is...
Is this the map we're going to use?
Oh, we'll start with that, and that looks fun and interesting. There are a bunch of different... Now, this is a prototype, but it's pretty close to production, I believe. So in this, there's 6 different maps.
Don't knock the minis.
These
minis are
all
awesome.
Kinds of different terrains.
I like that one, just the wood.
I want to try this one.
That
There's
one's
different
pretty
rooms. Cool. Got that one. I have played with Jared and Peyton on this one.
That one looks really
and
condensed.
They actually fight on this one in the show. I know that because I heard that over and over and over, that they actually fight on that one in the show. But
I like that. I want to play that one.
You want to play this one?
Yeah. Look
Lots
at
of
all
stuff.
look at all those things that we can hide behind and
Yeah, but this one gives you stuff to like jump over, and I know
that one
Rayla
does?
can jump.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, let's play on the wall.
Okay. All right.
So, okay. So this is the map for the game. These red lines are obstacles. You can jump over them. You can't walk across them. These little white boxes are obstacles also. You can jump over those. You can go around them. But you can attack with like ranged attack across red lines, but not through white lines. Line of sight is measured from middle of the square to middle of the square. So I'm going to rotate this so that we're playing on our side. Because we start out on these 2 stars right there.
Does it matter who I put where?
No, you get to pick. They get to go, like on the. It's kind of hard on the dark map, but just make sure you stay on the line. So this.
Oh, okay. I
that
see.
star is
so
on.
it's here. Wait,
Yeah.
no, it's between 2. So I do.
That
it
is
in
between
2?
2 on some. It's on
Yeah,
the
on
corner
both of
4.
those are 2.
Yeah. So this is. That's
So I am
2.
between 2, or do I get to choose
On the
between?
side, beside one. So just touching the star.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay.
So then your other one will go there.
Oh, so I choose like that?
Yeah. So I'm
Oh,
going
the
to go
stars
right there.
like you set them on
Yes.
either side.
So on some of them.
Okay.
like on this one, the star is on the corner of 4 different squares.
Oh, and this one, okay.
Okay, you can start on any square touching a white star. That was one question I had. So any square touching a white star, did you pick which side of the board you want to be on?
Oh, so they don't have to be paired. So I could be like
Yes.
right here.
Yep.
Now, I have a question. Is there any benefit to keeping them in pairs? Like I know when we played on Match, man, pairing up and keeping my Raptors together was a really, really key move.
There are going to be some. I know some of them attack adjacent targets. If you have 2 enemies that are adjacent to each other, you can attack them. There's some in there that we'll just have to learn as we play through.
Okay.
So
we do have 2 decks. We have a deck for each of our characters that we chose to play.
Yes.
And we combine them once we've chosen.
yes, so we shuffle these together.
How do you know?
They are.
How do you
get
know the decks?
At the very bottom, there is a tiny. You can't even see
I
it on
see
the
it.
camera.
Okay.
It shows whose decks, but you shuffle the decks together when you're controlling multiple heroes. It is always, unless you play the kind of the extra rules for 5 or 6 players, your standard game is always going to be 2 heroes versus 2 heroes.
I'm gimpy over here with my finger. I'm going to have you shuffle.
So if you're playing one-on-one like we are, we're each controlling 2 heroes. We have played it with 3 players where Jared controlled 2 heroes, and then Peyton and I played on a team. And then you can play 4 players where everyone controls 1.
Now, I will be honest. If these were our cards, I would totally be shuffling that way. But this is
going to
prototype that we're going to go
This is
send
a
to someone
traveling
else.
prototype.
So we have been so like, okay, just shuffle very gently with the cards.
Yeah. So
we're the 4th
I'm going
person
to
to get this
show-
prototype, and it's still everyone has been. In fact, Alison, Better Half Reviews had it, and they wrote. You can see it. They wrote little happy notes inside. It was fun to receive that.
So
Billy, Indiana.
with shuffling the cards together, everyone has their own affinity, their magic affinity. So when you shuffle the cards together, they can use either a card that has their name, a card that has no name, or a card that has their affinity on it.
Their affinity and
their
affinity
symbol
stands
on it.
for just their
type of magic.
Their type of magic.
So
okay.
I had my decks mismatched. So
What do you mean you had your decks?
one was upside down, so I didn't shove their face in different directions.
Oh.
So
Mine aren't. I didn't even.
So because we're controlling 2 heroes, we're going to draw 7 cards. Normally we would draw 4 if we were each controlling 1, but we're going to draw 7.
Do you want to play one game with us just playing 1, or is it?
No, you always play with 2.
Okay, then why did you even have that option?
No, if we
we're
had
playing
4
teams.
players, yes.
Okay.
If we had 4 players, we would draw 4 cards. But because
See, this is good that one of us knows how to play and one of us doesn't, so I'll ask the questions that maybe you'll have.
and during your turn, you can play 1 attack. And okay, back to the player map. So this is your standard move action. So Rayla can move 3. She has a standard attack with a range of 1 and 2 damage. We have set up.
Goodness, Byron is. So you get, and I only have 2 energy to start with both of mine.
So these are the energy dice. They track your energy. A lot of cards require energy to play them, whether it's an attack or a movement or some other special card. So we start with what it says it is, and then we're going to track it with this dice. You can have up to 5.
How do you get energy?
You get energy. So each person has a way to get energy at the end of their turn based on what they do, and then I believe some cards also allow you to recharge energy. So I'm going to.
So Byron is once per turn on your turn. Byron may deal himself 1 damage to charge 2 energy. Ooh, goodness!
Yes. And I've gotten
Claudia,
the first game I played, I got stuck with no energy and basically having to run away from people and try to get energy.
Goodness. Okay, and then Claudia, once per turn.
It's Viren.
Viren, I'm so sorry. Did he pronounce it wrong, or did I? Did Jared just yell it down, or?
No, Allison.
Oh, thank you.
Said if you care.
I do. Mainly because my children.
We want to look cool in front of our kids.
We cool. Okay, so Claudia, I'm assuming I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Once per turn, on your turn, you may discard 1 card to charge. Ooh, I like hers better.
Yeah. So, at the end of Rayla's turn, if she has no adjacent energy enemies, she charges 2. And then so we each have our health. So you have the correct number of hearts there. So I have 5 on Callum and 6 on Rayla. So go ahead and stack your hearts up there. That's going to track your health.
Okay, I've been shuffling that for a while, so I'm hoping that's good.
I'm actually not going to stack these up super neat so that kind of from above you can see a little bit of what's going on.
What if we just put them underneath them?
We can do that.
That
And
way
then when
you
we
can really
when we
see,
spin them,
we
we'll
can
just
just
put
take
them
them
up on
off.
their face.
Or we just put them over here so that they're not
Just-
associated with them at all.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah,
Um,
that's smarter. So you can see our health.
Hey, that's smart.
Okay. So Callum has a standard move of 3. A ranged attack that causes 1 damage is his standard move. So when you can do 1 attack and 1
Can I go ahead
movement.
and draw my 7?
Yeah, so you can do 1 attack and 1 movement per turn, and then you can play any number of ongoing technique or
Sorry, I distracted you.
support cards. Something non-attack. I'm blanking on the terminology. There are also here. Let me find one, and then I'll reshuffle. This is very
reshuffle all the way.
very important. So this is
I'm
a
going to
react.
study the cards I have because I've not seen these individual
So
cards.
this right here, that shield symbol on a
Yes.
card, that is a block. There is also a boost. That is this symbol.
Yeah. I remember the boys telling me that
That's the
once
lightning.
you block. There's no like partial block.
Yes, you either
completely
block. An attack is either successful or blocked. There is no partial attack. So for every block symbol, in order for the attack to be successful, the person attacking needs to play a boost symbol. So as long as there's an equal number of boosts and blocks, then the attack is successful and it is a full strength attack. There are no partial strength attacks. Techniques and reactions can be played in unlimited numbers. Yes.
Okay, Alison, I have to ask. Alison said that
I'm going to try my best not to look at your cards.
Oh, I was kind of showing that she and Bryce played the same.
Who won?
Yeah, that's what I got. I got to know who played who and who won. Or I guess Bryce won. I want to know who you were. Okay.
Okay.
So reacts can play so.
You
Jared,
can play an unlimited number of react. I'm going to scoot this up a little bit.
but I still have to discard my card. Versus Peyton showed me that some cards have a.
Yes, we can play
play
down there. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Some cards have a infinity symbol on them, and those you don't have to discard. Is that correct?
Yes, there are ongoing effects that go on until, and I think only a couple characters have them. Like grab that
That's the one he showed me. This
Yeah.
is the.
So I think there's only 2 characters that have ongoing. So this is an ongoing. If this is in play, you may move
It's
it to
for
the
Ezra.
discard pile to give Ezrin a block against a plus a block against 1 attack. So this would stay in play until
I mean, he still
you
has to
discard
use
it.
an energy to do it. So it's
you
unlimited,
have to
but you still
do
have
an energy
to.
to play it,
Right.
to put it on the table. So this would live here until you needed that +1
Really?
block.
So you could use that as many times using that
No,
same
you're
energy?
going to discard it. You do an energy to get
Okay,
it
you're
into
gonna have
play.
to guide me through the cards that I
But
choose to play.
you just follow the rules. You discard it. So this stays here until you discard it for its block. Let's put that back on.
read the
Yeah.
read the caption.
Just read.
He gets on to me because like he'll show me a picture and I will react to just the picture, and he's like, "Well, did you even read the caption?" And I'm like, "Oh no." And he's like, "You gotta read the caption." I'm like,
Raylam. But who was who? Oh, you got pummeled. So Raylam were defeated by. So you were Raylam.
Ray and Callum. So that you were.
So
this is-
Viren's magic. So Viren has
Seriously,
magical
do they
artifacts.
is that like the?
Is that like
Like-
Bradgelina?
Ugh. I just. I'm so glad we were married before that happened. We didn't have to-
Brangelina.
yeah, we didn't have to go through all that.
Okay. So we're going to start. I will.
Yeah, can you go first? That'll
Okay,
help.
you want me to
Yeah,
go
you
first.
go first. Well, here, let's rock paper scissors it.
Okay.
Just.
Wait, I'm
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. This is going great.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, you
I
go
won.
first.
I was going to say, welcome everybody to our rock, paper, scissors tournament. Okay. So I will go first. I cannot attack on my first move. I don't think I can get within range to attack anyway. So I am.
Goodness, you're over here. You have to like scoochie all the way around.
Or I could jump. Okay.
Scoochie, scoochie.
So, and and your heroes go back to back. You don't go like Callum, Viren, Rayla, Claudia. So both of my heroes go. So if you are playing this in 4 players, you need to sit with teams next to each other because your entire team goes, and then the other team goes.
Sorry, I'm probably like slurping my coffee. It's a little warm still.
So I'm going to...
Well, so I can only do so many because I can't combine powers or energies. So I am...
Okay, so I'm going to... This is Rayla. 1, 2... Okay. And everything diagonal and orthogonally, which is just a fancy word that board game rulebook writers use for sideways, movement and attacks can be, and ranges can go diagonal, or so this is 1 and this is 1. You don't have to go 1, 2 to get to there. So you can diagonal movement, diagonal attacks are fine. Okay. So I am just going to use my standard movement for Rayla. So I'm going to go 1.
Oh, I forgot you have standard moves. I got you.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Now I'm behind there.
Okay.
And then 1, 2, 3. So the... Oh, wait, no. I can't play an attack anyway. And I don't have any... Okay. Choose an ally. Okay. So I need to check at the end of your turn if Rayla has no adjacent enemies. Charge 2. Rayla has no adjacent enemies, so I charge up to 5. And then at the end of your turn, if Callum played at least 1 technique, charge 2. I did not play a technique, so Callum stays at 3.
Okay.
Now it's your turn. So each of your people, excuse me, my voice cracked.
Bubble.
And I did play them kind of simultaneously because I was just moving, but you do play one person in their entirety and then do your next person.
Okay. And I can do my main action and a card?
You can do... No, you can do 1 move, 1 attack, whether it's your standard move or attack or a card, but you can only do 1 movement and 1 attack per turn.
Is the attack also on myself?
Like, can you attack yourself?
Well, once per turn on your turn, Viren may deal himself 1 damage to charge up to 2.
Well, you could take a damage and charge 2. You need to keep these on your...
Oh, well, I couldn't see. I couldn't, like, from this angle, I couldn't see that. Okay. So I'm going to do Viren first. I'm going to take a damage to then go up 2.
And that doesn't count as a move. Like, that's not an attack.
Okay, well, I'm going to then use this card.
Okay.
Choose an enemy to take 1 damage. If Viren has dealt himself damage this turn, choose a second enemy to take 1 damage. So I'm going to take damage from both, 1 from each of you.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's his turn.
Really quickly, the goal of the game is to get 3 of these tokens.
Oh, yeah,
Those
that's
are
important.
knockout tokens. When you knock out a player, when you get another player's health to 0, you knock them out. They lay on their side. They are knocked out until their next turn, at which point you set them back up. You reset their health, but not their energy, and then play continues until someone gets 3 knockouts.
Because you can get knocked out and still have energy.
Yes.
Yeah, so you don't touch that just in case you have energy built up.
So you're not like eliminated or going back to start or anything. You just take a little nap until your next turn. Okay. So, which with younger
every time
players
I hear
is really,
knockout, I hear the old like and then knockout type.
I think
what is that from?
I don't know.
Some old. It's like Mario or like Super Smash. It's not
There's
Super
the
Smash.
Wipeout.
Is it Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Wipeout.
Yeah.
That's what it is. In my head, it's knockout right now.
I want to say that's Mario Kart.
I think it is Mario Kart.
But,
anyways.
which I really like for younger players, the knockout mechanic of staying where you are and just resetting your next turn versus...
You don't feel as defeated.
Versus getting, like, knocked out of the game and having to go back and start all over. So if you had a plan to go and fight somebody and... you have a kid playing who had this plan, was trying to execute it, and they're right here ready to go, and then Alison has a really good card and knocks them out. It's just they can still execute that plan their next turn versus having to go back and start over. So I think for a game targeted towards kids and adults, but
Mm-hmm.
but definitely with kids being the target audience for this, or one of
Did
the
that
target
happen
audiences.
with Peyton when you were playing at all? Like, did you feel like there was any feedback that he had with that when you guys were playing?
No, I'm just thinking on the fly right now versus because when you knock them out, if you're out of the game, you're completely undoing any strategy that they had built.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, you still have your hand of cards.
Yeah,
You still
you
have,
still have
there's
everything.
The
You
only
just-
thing that happened is you fell over.
yeah, and I will confirm that, or Brotherwise Games can confirm that.
Okay, well,
but-
you confirm that.
yeah,
I'm
you
going to go
do your
ahead
other
and do
turn.
Claudia. Okay. So, Claudia, let's see, once per turn on your turn, you may discard one card to charge one. And it could be any card or only cards that pertain to Claudia. I'm assuming it could be any card because it's just of my hand.
Yeah, so you discard any ongoing cards that were on the table for them, but otherwise they keep all their cards. They can't be targeted by attacks or other
Okay.
effects. So I think that is a great design choice for a game targeted to kids to make getting knocked out not too
I like that
big of a deal. Whatever the
one. Yeah.
I can't word.
Choose an ally. That's one
So.
attack. Okay. I am going to Claudia is going I'm gonna move. I can move 3. So I'm gonna go, let's see. Right here, I'm not in a line with anyone, and you'd have to move a good bit before you can reach me just yet. So I'm gonna go 1. I was here, so 1, 2, 3.
So you could do. I mean, you could. Where are you trying to get to?
I'm just trying to get.
Remember,
out of this
you
little-
can move diagonally, so you could go 1, 2.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah. I don't want to move too far in. I kind of want to let you take that first move. So I am gonna just move right here. Is it up to 3, or when I move, I have to move 3?
No, you can move up to 3, but you cannot split up your move. So you couldn't say, I'm going to move 2 and then attack you and then run away.
Okay, that makes
Your
sense.
move has to be done all at once, but you can do partial moves.
Okay. Well, I've moved, but then I'm also going to once per turn. I may discard 1 card to charge 1.
Yes. And at the end of your turn, you can discard any cards you don't want and draw back up to 7. And leave your discard face up.
Leave my discard
Yep.
face up. Okay. Do it. Should I move it like completely out,
Just
or
set it
should I
next
just
to
set it
that
right
one.
here?
Just set it next to that one. We'll keep ongoing cards there.
Okay. So now this isn't ongoing.
Okay,
this
no,
is used.
that's used, so that gets discarded also.
Okay. Now you said I do build up to, or only if I'm discarding, because now I have 5 cards in my
So
hand.
draw back up to 7.
Okay, so I draw 2 cards. Okay.
Hey, Johnny. Thanks for joining us. And if you, Johnny was on the Kid Talk podcast we'll be posting sometime in the next couple weeks. Boys had a great time talking to him about the design process of this game, just the behind the scenes, kind of what went into making the game, some other versions of the game that got pitched. It was a really fun conversation. So
Yeah, the boys have told me
Definitely
some
keep
about
an
that.
eye out for that.
I'm just, again, I'm so out of the loop with this stuff, with the podcasts.
when we
I-
record the podcast, she doesn't wear headphones. So even if she's there at the camera, she can only hear the boys' side of it, and what she can hear playing through my headphones just kind of muffled. So
But lately, I've just been out of the room because
Yeah.
I feel so out of the loop anyways. So when it's Daniel's edit of the podcast that I actually get to
Okay.
hear. So
So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
I think his is scheduled to post on Monday, though. I think.
Okay. So I need to. So this
I'm
is.
trying not to look at your
I
cards.
did Rayla first.
I love the
I'm gonna
minis.
swap these because I did Rayla.
And if you want to see like how the way the minis are designed according to the sketches is really
Yeah.
cool. I was looking at the website the other day and was just like, oh,
Okay.
it makes me want to paint them. But when we get the original or the final, but I've not painted any minis yet. Daniel said I need to start with Marvel United because they're cute and chunky, and I have a little bit more leave room for
Okay. So
mistakes.
I am going to. Where's that?
These are so detailed.
So I'm going to leap,
Leapfrog.
so I can go over obstacles. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you can move 4.
You can move 4. That cost me 1 energy to do. And then I'm going to make sure I'm using the right. Yeah, that's Rayla's card. And I'm going
Let
to.
me make sure. I should have used one. Right?
I think you did. You did.
No, because I started with 2.
Okay. So yeah, go.
I started with
Yeah,
I started
so it
with
cost you
2.
one
I
to play
used
that.
this to do well, I built up to
You had built up to 4.
and then
You
so
charged
now
2,
I'm
so now
3.
you'd be at
Okay,
3.
I'm sorry.
Yes. And then did you do
This was my
Claudia's-
discard.
Did you? Okay, that was your discard.
That was my discard in order to charge up.
We do not know yet, Alison. They have not let us know, and until they let us know, we're just going to keep playing it. So, Rayla is over here. I'm going to sweep the leg, which is going to cost me 2, which I've already paid. So, hit the target.
Who's okay?
That's a
Claudia.
range of 1.
No, that's Claudia.
That's Claudia. So you take 3 damage, and you must discard a move card.
Goodness gracious!
Yeah. So take 3
and
damage.
I can't do anything.
Oh, okay. So if you have a react card with a block, you can play that.
Viren does.
You can play for your. Oh, production copies are landing soon, so this one may get to stay with us. Shh. I hear feet upstairs.
You do. Don't say that too loud, just in case.
Okay,
we pass it on.
and can you confirm she has? I'm attacking Claudia.
Yeah,
but
I only
she has.
have-
I'm 99% sure that she can play.
A react.
You can
card.
play a react card from either of your team. So.
Oh, from either team?
From either of your people. So even though I'm attacking Claudia, Viren could block this, I believe. Can you confirm that? Either Johnny or whoever's on for Brotherwise.
I think
Or Alison. Y'all know too.
Yeah.
Anybody on the team can play a block card.
Viren has
Okay,
a react
correct.
card.
Okay, so Viren can react.
I can gain 2 shields against 1 attack.
Okay, so you can play that. You
But
have
I
to.
thought once you block, it's 100%. Isn't that what the boys told me?
Well, I have the chance to.
So I'm going to play that card. Now it takes me 2
Okay, now
energy, though,
this
correct?
so
to
it takes
use
you
it?
2 energy. This hero's next attack this turn has +1, so you're up 1. Now,
Oh, I'm confused. I'm up 1. What does that mean? So wait, hold on. Now I only have 1 energy after
so
all
you
that.
have 1 energy left. Darn it. I have a block. I do not have a boost, so you blocked that attack.
Okay, that was worth it.
So that was worth it. I spent a bunch of energy, and now I'm there right next to you, just.
Well, I only have 1 energy right now anyways.
So,
But note that the react has to work on an adjacent character. That react would not protect Claudia, if I'm seeing right. That
okay,
is
you can
correct.
only react to an adjacent character, not to anybody. Okay, so in order for Viren to use that react
We would
card,
have to be next to each
Viren
other.
would have
That
to be
makes
next
more
to
sense.
Claudia.
Okay, so I keep my energy, but then I take
You take
2
2
hearts.
damage. Okay, so I did successfully attack
Okay.
because that was. See, that's why it's really nice to have the designers in the chat while we're playing, so that they can correct the. So far, just a couple little minor rule errors. But, okay. So, Claudia has taken 2. Callum has not gone yet. I don't have any other.
I need to get really good at this game because the boys really want to battle me out, and they know this game like the back of their hand. And it's like...
Yeah, to have those. So now,
I have no chance.
let's see. What can. I got a lot of Rayla cards.
Now, as long as you have your energy,
Okay, I'm just gonna
or
move
your
3.
your magic.
1,
You two
2,
have different.
3. Yeah, and you can mix and match. You can play. You can combine anybody. There's no correct.
Well, that's a disadvantage for you then, isn't
because
it?
I have
Because your
cards that certain people can't play.
Right.
Correct.
And for mine, as long as I have the same, what is it called?
Affinity.
Affinity. As long as I have the same affinity on that card, I can play more.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So okay, so I have moved.
Poor Claudia is being surrounded.
Okay, so I have moved. I am going to play this technique.
Ah, I love these minis so much.
Choose an ally. They draw a card or charge 2. So this is my technique card. I'm going to choose Rayla. Rayla is going to charge 2. Okay, so she goes to 3. At the end of your turn, Rayla has adjacent enemies. And Callum did play at least once. So Rayla doesn't charge any because she has adjacent enemies. Callum does because I played a technique card. So Callum goes up to 5, and that technique card had no cost. The cost would be in the top corner. So, okay. So that is my turn.
Okay.
It is now your turn.
I'm going to start with
Oh,
Viren.
hold on. I need to...
You need to build back up?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I go ahead and go? I guess I want you engaged because I'm going to attack. Relative damage and do other things. Bryce did some good stuff by doing that. Yeah, Bryce is probably more skilled at these battle games than this Alison is right here.
That's okay.
He just wants the win. Okay.
After I got just destroyed at Unmatched.
You won once.
Yeah, after I lost 2 terribly.
That was a fun game.
It was a fun game.
Okay. Okay. Viren is going to... he has a range of 3. So I'm going to use 2 energy. He has a range of 3, and I can... The range is like I can shoot over this.
You can attack over that.
I can attack over that.
You can't walk over it.
Okay. So I'm attacking over that, and I'm attacking Rayla.
Okay. So Rayla takes...
She takes 2 hits, plus loses 2 energy.
Okay. I am going to... Okay. I'm going to react. I'm going to dodge. That cost me 1 energy. So now you can react, and if you have a boost, you can play it.
You said I can't react. I can only boost. I can't react. React is when I'm being attacked.
No, you can react. You get the chance to play a boost if you have it.
You are gain 1 against 1 attack. If the attack misses this
So
hero,
it
move
said,
to 3.
unless the react specially says choose an ally to receive the block icons, it can't be played on anyone but the hero playing it. Viren's halt card will only protect himself.
Yeah, I do need line of sight.
You
right?
have line of sight. You can attack over this, over red. If you have range, you can attack over red.
I'm looking at her.
Yeah.
I just can't walk on the fire.
Do we not have line of sight?
I thought I
The
did.
rules say you can attack over red obstacles, just not white ones. So
We gonna pause till
we'll
we hear.
we'll wait, but
But I think either way, I do have line of sight for this one.
Yeah, you do
don't
have line of
block
sight.
the line of sight.
yeah. So the basic rules, but you're attacking Rayla.
I am.
Yeah. So Rayla's right there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's who's reacting.
So you attack or you gain 1. Okay, well
Yeah,
I
it's
can't. I
lava.
have no.
You can attack over lava.
Floor is lava.
You can walk over lava too if you do it fast enough. I bet. I could do it. Next time I see lava.
Okay.
Like next
I'm
time
gonna
it's
hold
just
him to
right.
it.
Next time
We're
it's
gonna
just
go to
right
Hawaii,
there.
and I'm gonna be like, "Look, you told me." Okay, I can't. I don't have a boost, and my react only is for when I'm being attacked.
Okay.
So it really would not benefit me here. So what do I do?
So
Does nothing happen?
that fails. I gain to block against this attack. If that attack misses, this hero may move 3. So I'm gonna backflip the heck out of there.
Okay. So I, gosh, I really need to boost. Is that the only way I can get energy? Is this special here?
Some cards let you give energy.
I feel a sneeze coming on, so pardon me if I sneeze. Okay. All right, so Claudia, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Yes, if we ever
this
walk on
has
lava, we will be sure to live stream it.
the target.
With like a 20-second delay, just in case my feet melt.
Okay, and line of sight cannot turn.
No, line
Like
of sight doesn't
her line of sight is Callum in my line of sight
Yeah,
here?
there's nothing blocking it.
Whoa, she just held onto my finger.
Remember, lava doesn't block line of sight, so you have clear.
Okay, so clear line of
from
sight. I was
cen-
like, okay, is it this way and then
it's
turns?
no, it's
but
from center to just
like
straight line from
okay.
the middle to the middle.
Okay, then she is going to siphon power from Callum. She takes 2. What is this?
Well, that's just the target loot. You don't. Okay. So
No,
you
I do.
spent 4.
Oh, I didn't have 4. Dadgummit.
Keep an eye on these.
I know.
Okay, so you can't use that.
I
'cause you
can't
didn't-
use that yet.
Yep.
I don't have that card. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not going to remember what you accidentally play.
Okay. Goodness, a lot of my cards have some high stuff. This here, my move. I feel like, gosh, I really want to attack. Choose an enemy to lose energy. If you have discarded a card this turn, choose a second enemy to lose. Sure, I'll do that again.
Now, if you play a card for a boost icon, you still have to pay the cost to play it, correct? You still have to pay the energy cost. Got it.
Yeah, okay.
Even if you're not doing anything but using it for a boost.
I'm going to discard this card to gain a boost, or to gain...
What are you... How are
I'm
you
discard
doing
my special.
Okay.
Once per turn, I may discard a
that?
card.
I thought you were just saying because out of one you
Yeah,
could do
I was just going to do it, I'm just going to trade it in.
Okay.
But then I also am going to do Smoke Seekers. So my technique is to choose an enemy to lose one.
You're discarding that. You're
Discarding
not,
that to charge up one. But then I also choose an enemy to lose one energy. And if I've discarded a card already this turn, I choose a second energy. So you guys both lose one energy.
Choose an enemy to lose one. If you have discarded a card this turn, choose... Okay, so we each lose one. You're just chipping away at us.
He didn't go down.
Oh, not health. Energy. Sorry. Neither of them went down because...
Oh, I didn't see what
health.
I didn't see what Ryan was at.
Okay.
Okay. But I use that, so I go down one because I did use that.
Yes.
Now I did this and spent. I have not moved yet, so I still technically can move.
Yes. And you can do that in yours. Yes, you can. Now, Viren already went, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
he's already gone. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna hang out here.
Okay.
We're not cowering, I promise. We're just talking. Okay, I need to count my cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This art is fun.
Okay.
Oh, that one's freaky. That one. Not you. Don't look! It reminds me of The Little Mermaid when her voice got taken. This is Steel Breath.
Okay. So I am going to... I'm going to move...
That's the boost icon. It cancels one block icon. What was the boost icon?
It was on one of your cards. Okay, so I'm going to move there.
Which one?
I'm going to play this, a Spiro. Wait, no, I need to move...
Show me what the boost icon looks like.
Allison says we need to watch the card. Now, can my heroes go in any order?
I know we do. I will. We're limiting our
School just started
started, and I can't watch the show without the boys. That would be silly. And we're kind of cutting the TV down quite a bit. So we'll probably we've got some special stuff going on next month. Or the end of this
Okay,
month. So
my
we might do
heroes
it
can't
the end of this
go.
month.
My heroes can go in any order. So I was here, so I'm gonna go.
The
one-
broken shield icon.
Yeah, the broken shield. It looks like
Oh, I thought that was a lightning bolt.
that. It's a lightning shield. Okay, so my heroes can
That would
go
have
in
been
any
good
order.
to know.
Okay, so Callum is going, and then Callum is going to go.
That's what you meant. I'm following you. I got it. Okay, we're good.
Callum is going to attack.
Did you move?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, I don't remember you being
So
there.
I already had done this. No, you took me down to 4, so I'm going down to 3. I'm going to attack Claudia.
Okay.
Range of 3, hit of 2. Unless you have the chance to react to it. If you have a block for Claudia. I don't think she has a block for Claudia.
I have a block for Viren, and
Does it say that he
I'm
can?
next to her.
Can you do that? Can you block?
I think that's what we tried to do last time, and I couldn't because we were...
But I think it said it has to say that you can give the block to somebody else. So in this situation,
Or should I leave it there?
so Johnny or whoever's on for Brother Wise, in this situation, Viren is right here, Claudia is right here. Claudia is being attacked. Can she play this Viren attack? Oh, you don't have
Nope.
you don't have 2 anyway.
Oh, I keep forgetting. Please, yeah. Okay, you guys.
Okay, so
I keep forgetting that I have to use...
It will say that you
energy.
can use that card against somebody else.
Okay, I don't have something, so I
Okay.
take 2 damage.
You take 2 damage, and I can move up to 3.
Claudia's getting weak.
Okay.
He's selfish like that. Yeah, a little bit. I did a photo shoot
So let me.
with Viren, and so I watched a little bit of just an episode of him
Okay,
to
so
get some cool
I can
background
move you up
part
to
of the
3.
shot. And
So
he seemed rather selfish.
So I hit that attack hit, so I can move the target up to 3.
You
so
moved
I'm gonna
me.
Yep, 1, 2, 3. Now you are next to Rayla. Rayla is going to attack you 1
Claudia's going out.
and knock you out. You can't block
I
it.
have no block.
Okay, so Claudia is knocked out. She's just going to hang out there for a minute. And now
I'm stunned.
Rayla is going to go
So you get one of these,
1, 2, 3.
right?
Or 1, 2. Yes, so now I get a knockout. Okay. Rayla has no adjacent enemies. Charge 2. So that's cool. I was able to use this to move Claudia over next to Rayla so that Rayla could attack and then move. Okay, so as Johnny says, it will always specify if it can block for an ally. Otherwise, it's just for the person playing the block. So that is my turn. So you set back up. So Claudia gets set back up right where she is. And then gains back full health, but energy stays the same.
And I have 5, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. So this sprint, it is from Claudia's deck, but it has no person on it. So anyone can use this, correct?
That is
As a
how I
move?
understand it, because it doesn't say who it is and it doesn't have an affinity.
Okay.
There.
Are you done with this, Aspro?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, he's here. He can move.
Is that correct? This sprint, since it doesn't specify who it is.
That makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm going to go.
And if you're just jumping in,
Oh goodness.
sorry, we're playing Dragon Prince Battlecharged from Brotherwise Games, based on a little-known show on Netflix called Dragon Prince.
Little known.
So, it is a fantastic game. We have only heard of Dragon Prince secondhand from the hours that our kids spend telling us about it, but we have not actually watched it. But from what we have seen passing
Okay.
through the living room, the artwork is on point.
I'm going to go ahead and deal myself 1 damage to boost up to 1, or to charge up 2.
Okay.
So I had 1, so I'm charging up to 3. And then I'm using sprint, which let me move 4. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Now I'm going to play Steel Breath. This has a boost. I can hit the target must... Oh, wait, no, that's not the one I wanted to use. I'm just kidding. Hold on.
I didn't see anything.
Where did it go? I had one.
And something Jared and Peyton did say as we were
here
talking
it is.
about this game is
Shoot.
how good of a job the designers did with making the characters feel like they were made into the characters and not just let's paste some artwork and
Okay,
some
no, I'll
names
do it.
on this and give them generic stuff. So
I'll just do that one. No, I can't because it has 4. Which one did I just have?
okay, so Claudia and
I'm
so
having a hard time here.
we had that right. Claudia and Viren can use each other's dark magic affinity cards, and any hero can always use an ally's card if the card doesn't specify a character or an affinity.
I'm not doing well because I'm not... I don't know, for some reason, the energy thing is really just stunning me here. Okay. I shouldn't have used this because I don't need to be there. But whatever, I did it and I'm just rolling with it. So I'm going to do this
Who are you
and...
targeting?
I guess I'll attack Callum.
Okay. So let me
And
see.
it's This target has a boost. The target must, or this card has a boost.
Yeah, I don't have a block, so I'm going to discard this.
What is that?
That's a technique. I'm discarding a technique because of that.
Okay.
So this not only hurt me 2, it forces me to discard a technique card.
Okay. So that was Varen.
Mm-hmm.
No. Huh?
No, Claudia.
Yeah, Claudia. I have so many of his cards.
Okay, so Rayla and Callum can't use each other's moon and sky cards, so they have different affinities.
Yeah.
So they can't share cards, but Johnny was saying there may be some expansions added on characters that have similar affinities.
I'm gonna discard this to charge up again.
Okay.
And now
I don't think I drew on my turn, did I?
okay, Rayla is out of range for me.
I would have 2.
So I'm going to technically, I mean, yeah. Okay. I'll
What?
do Siphon.
Who are you attacking?
Callum.
From who?
From Rayla.
Okay,
or
yeah,
from Claudia.
because you don't have line of sight
Right.
to, yes.
Um,
So this is where the line of sight is from center to center of the square. So from here to here, it does cross through a white border. So there's no line of sight there.
This also siphon power also siphons my power. That was 4, so I go down to 0. And I'm attacking you. It hits you 4, even though you only have 2. But it also has a boost, and the target also loses 2 energy.
So this has boost. The target loses 2 energy. Target is Callum.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't have a block. Okay.
So you lose 2 energy.
And I die.
And
Or
you
I
die.
get knocked out.
But because even though technically you're not supposed to touch the energy because this one
Oh
does,
yeah, no, that's
you do take it down.
So
Okay.
take that down. Callum is asleep. He is knocked out.
I get 1 dragon coin. I thought it was
knockout token.
I thought it was like a dragon eye, but then the boys told me, I was like, no, it's the dragon prince wing. I was like, oh, I see it now, but I thought it was like an eye. Did
That
you
was
think
like
it was
a
an eye?
knife.
Oh, see, we just what you see. Okay, I'm
We
building.
don't know. I just learned that there was an actual dragon prince, and it wasn't like a metaphor.
No, it's a cute little. Okay, that's 5, 6, 7. If your deck runs out, do you shuffle your discard?
Yes.
Okay. I thought that said consult a minor. I was like, really? I didn't know we were aged.
That's what we did before we played.
Yes, that is. We consulted 2 minors before we played. It says consult the mirror. That's it.
She saw it said consult a minor.
A minor. Just flipping through it.
Okay.
Nope. I need caffeine in my tea.
There's no caffeine in there.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so it's my turn. So he sits back up, gets 5.
Oh, that's a cool card. I have no energy.
In real life or in the game?
Yes. This is day 2 of teaching 7th and 3rd grade.
Okay, so
My mom was like, you need an assistant. I was like, yes, I do.
Okay, so
Because they both need me the whole time, both times, all the day. Yes, all the day. All the day. Is it your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Okay.
So I am going to now I am guessing because this little spot doesn't have cutouts.
That's what I was. No.
These have cutouts. This one doesn't. So there's no line of sight through there
Okay,
because
yeah.
that is a solid white line.
Yeah, I was trying to.
Okay. So I'm going to use Rayla to backflip on over here. 1, 2, 3.
You can't jump over that.
Yeah, you can. You can
Oh,
jump
yeah,
over.
you can
'Cause
jump over those?
Yes, you can jump over. If it doesn't have a roof on it, you can jump over it. So you can jump over those, but like in the map with houses, you can't jump into the house.
Okay.
But you can jump over that. So that's my... I do have adjacent enemies, so I can't do that.
We're all hanging out.
But then I'm going to play Fury of...
Are you taking... Oh, you don't have any... That doesn't cost any energy.
That doesn't.
Really? To do these backflips and stuff doesn't take any energy?
She's spry. I'm going to play Flurry of Blows. This attack may target each enemy adjacent to Rayla. One away from... So I target both of you for one hit. It's not that big of a deal. It's just one hit.
Okay, well... Viren, because he's selfish, is gonna block for himself.
Okay, so Viren can block.
And Claudia cannot. So Claudia takes... So I just take one.
So it's targeting each enemy. So
Each
Viren
once.
is blocking against himself. So you take one. Claudia takes one. Because this only attacks... This only blocks for Viren. I assume that's correct.
Yes, that
because
was
this is
they don't
two
share
separate
halt.
attacks.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So
Now,
that
wait,
is...
does that cost?
Yes.
Oh,
Is it worth it for one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then...
Callum hasn't moved in a while.
Yeah, he's about to. He's about to all kinds of move.
Really?
Yeah. It's going to do... Actually, no, he's going to stay there. Let's see. Callum will attack Viren from where he is. Because I have just a standard range of 3 attack. So Viren takes 1 damage.
This doesn't hang out?
No, that attack is over.
Alright.
It's just 1. Okay, so you do that, and then gonna go ahead and skedaddle over
Okay.
there.
I'm gonna
Okay,
go
so that is
ahead-
the end of my
I'm gonna
move.
go ahead and
Wait,
just-
hold on. Just a second.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't have any. Oof, I'm running low on energy. So, I need 3.
No, you finished?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna be bold. I shouldn't have done that. It's okay. I'm just, going out there. So I dealt myself a damage to go up 2. So I had 1, so I go up to 3. Where's 3? There it is. Now I've played this. Now, is this an example of a card that just hangs out?
Yes, attacks. So the purple magic attacks and purple magic techniques. Sorry, people who know what the purple magic is. Dark magic.
Yes, dark magic.
Cool. Dark magic attacks and dark magic techniques played by Viren cost 1 less. So that stays there unless I find something to remove it. If you die, though, it comes off.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. I'm also going to consult. I'm going to consult. Oh, here, you're done with that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to consult the mirror. The minor. So I charge up 2, and if Viren has dealt himself damage this turn, I draw a card. So I go up to 4, and then I draw a card. That's a good one.
What'd you get?
I'm not gonna tell you yet, but it's
I'll
coming.
find out in a
It's
minute.
coming.
It's out here talking to a puppy or a baby.
It's been a long day.
I know.
Target can I... Ooh, I like this one. We're gonna freeze blast. It takes 2, so I'm going down 2. And who are we gonna attack? Who shouldn't move? Rayla, you've been jumping around enough. Oh, do I? Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right by me. Okay. I hit you 3 and you can't move.
My next turn.
Your next turn. You're stuck.
Okay.
Put some tar on those toes. Okay.
So we'll leave this here.
Just so that you know you can't move. Okay. Cool.
Yep. Okay, we'll leave it there. So
Why don't you put it on her?
it's ongoing, so we'll just leave it there.
Okay.
I'm about to go, so That is the end of your turn, right?
No, I have to go. Claudia still has to go.
Oh, I thought that was Claudia. That.
No, that was Viren.
So you played 2 techniques and an attack. But not a move yet. Okay.
Hold on. Did I do that?
You were at
Moved
1.
down. I moved. Then I gave myself. I took damage. Took a build back up, and then I put yes. Okay, I've done all that. Okay.
Yeah.
Making sure I'm good here. I don't want to win and him be like, "Oh, you didn't."
You gotta check the replay.
We gotta watch this. Okay, so I'm going to do corruption. This ideal. I'm not gonna win this game because I'm being all like, "Yeah, what's a heart?" You know. I need my energy. I deal 2 damage to Claudia, but I charge up to 4, and I get a card. So we're boosted up. I draw a card,
You
and then
still
I can
move, and
I
you
can
can
move.
run away.
Run away!
Hey.
Yeah, she's gonna.
She's gonna run.
Doop doop doop.
Why don't you run up there?
So I was here.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You can go diagonal if you want.
I'm good.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, I'm
you
good.
can go there, so you're not, because you go diagonally there.
Well, that's just one more move for me to move later. I'm coming back.
Same number of moves to get back.
Okay.
But you are blocked by
Yeah.
a little protection there. Now, if you win, it's because I
I think
helped you.
no. See, I think he knows that I'm not gonna win, and he's just trying to help me out. I do like the game.
Yeah.
Like this is fun. I like battle games like this.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I have a master on them, but that's okay.
So,
Oh, that's a cute. Look, Claudia looks so cute and precious here.
how much
I don't
health
know.
does Viren have? No, I wasn't looking at that. I was looking at...
Don't look at my cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I used a lot of cards last time, but then I got to draw two. That again?
Okay,
There's
so
more than one card. Like there's more than one of each of cards.
Rayla's going to attack Viren with the blade throw.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that.
Actually, I don't need that. I can do, because I'm next to it. Okay, so Viren, Rayla's going to attack Viren with the blade throw.
Okay.
So you get hit for 2.
Okay.
Can you block it?
So this is a react, not a boost.
Correct. You're looking for a block, not a boost. Now, Johnny, if
Can I use sprint instead of a react?
No,
Okay.
you can't move. So you don't have anything?
I don't. He's out.
Yeah. So he's knocked out. Is he now no longer, does he still count as adjacent?
I wouldn't think so.
I wouldn't. I
Because
don't know.
he's not an act. He's not.
So that's my question: is because he's knocked out, is he now
Do you
no
get
longer
something for being
adjacent?
adjacent?
Yes. At the end of my turn,
Okay, she didn't move. So
at
you
the end of
didn't
my
move her.
turn, I charge 2 if I don't have any adjacent enemies. So,
Oh.
and then okay, so I just use my standard attack.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. Johnny's reminding to. I can discard.
Yeah, you can discard as many as you want.
Well, the problem is any cards that I don't want. If I discard them during Claudia's turn, she can charge. So I kind of am holding on to cards that I don't want, so that during her turn I can discard a card and charge. I feel like at least for Claudia, that's a good strategy.
I'm going to. I'll get my hand out of the way.
And then I still build back up. So regardless if I discard that card, I still will build my hand back up.
Okay.
And you can play as many cards as you want as long as you have the energy, correct?
Yeah, no, as many reaction cards and technique cards.
Right, not attack cards or move cards. What you looking up?
Okay, it does still count as adjacent. That answers my question. So I don't get energy at the end of this turn because Viren is still adjacent to Rayla, and Rayla can't move.
Okay, now you.
I haven't. Callum hasn't gone, but Rayla's done because Rayla can't move.
Okay, but yeah, you didn't move, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this and discard that into mine. Okay.
Go.
because next time she can move.
Okay.
You know what? I just realized that I'm just gonna leave it. But I took out one more energy than I needed to because I cost less.
Okay, I don't wanna. Okay. Let's see, 1.
Why are you going
2.
down there?
I don't
no
know.
one awake.
I'll go there. Yeah.
So that's all you're doing?
Yeah. I can't get close enough to attack anybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I still have 7.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Are you finished? Can I wake him up? You gotta take another one of these, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do that and draw 1 card.
Okay, I'm waking him up.
Okay, so you get 6 back.
Okay.
The beginning can go a little. It can take a little
Is
bit to
this
get
still
your
the
first
beginning?
knockout.
I feel
No.
like we're
No, it's 2 to 1.
okay.
But I really like how, because you're just knocked out and you're not, like, you lay down and you sit right back up where you are, that it really keeps the gameplay going versus having to go reset and have a brand new character come into the game. So while it can take a few turns to get your first knockout. Once you do, it tends to kind of punch back and forth pretty well.
Okay. He's gonna take a hit to boost up 2, so he's at 4. And then we're going to, so this attack, it only takes me 3 because I have this cost me less, so I'm down to 1 with this attack. I'm attacking Rayla. This attack has a boost. Viren may target every enemy within range. So you are also in range, Callum.
Okay.
And this is a hit of 3. So is that it divides between the 2, or both get hit 3?
No, both get hit 3.
Cool.
Okay, I don't have any block.
Okay, so Rayla is out for the count.
2.
Take one of these. It is
Comes
head to
down
head.
3. So Rayla's out.
Okay, I already took mine. So we're fighting for this one single one.
Is Claudia already gone?
No, she hasn't.
Oof.
It's okay. I can't really do much.
Yeah, that's what you say right before you.
Okay, we're going to play. I'm gonna discard that. Claudia is going to sacrifice. I'm gonna discard a card.
I wrote the name wrong in the title. I just noticed it says parents are playing Battle Prince, not Dragon Prince.
Oh,
And it
this is
says Dragon Prince
Prince.
at the beginning, but at the end,
You can edit that, can't
I
you?
can. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to discard. Play a card face down. I'm trying to discard. You play is 2 less.
There we
card.
go. Let's see if it updates over there.
Okay, I'm gonna discard this card. I can charge 3 or can heal 2. I'm gonna heal 2. And then I'm going to collect. It takes me down 1 energy. This is draw a card, or if you have discarded a card this turn, draw 2 cards. I have discarded a card, so I'm going to draw 2 cards. Let's see. Of course, they're both for Viren. Viren.
Okay, right.
I need to put Vieren on his name. Stop looking at my cards.
I'm not looking at your cards.
Okay, no, I can play as many techniques and then 1 move and 1 attack.
Yes.
Okay, I am going to sprint. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and attack Callum. with with my attack.
Okay, so Callum's going to take 1. Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so Rayla
That was annoying right there. I could have.
Rayla stands back up. Hopefully I can finish it this round. 5, 6. Okay, so let's see if I have...
That's true. I should have discarded more of. Golly, you're right. I should have. I had so many of Viren's cards to say right the time. To say it.
Wait, can I can play a react card during your turn. Okay, so I'm going to play this.
Wait.
If an ally, I'm playing that. I just realized I could play this, so I'm playing it.
Wait, but did
this
you?
is at the end of your turn. Oh wait, no.
No.
Rayla
She was
knocked
dead.
out. Yes, she was.
Or not dead.
Well, you know, give me a chance. I'm trying. Okay, so I need to hit someone
interesting.
4.
This photo has. It's Claudia's deck, but it's got Rayla's photo on it.
Okay.
Right? That's Rayla, right? That's your character.
I believe so. That's yeah.
All right. You have to look at the stuff on it.
Okay. So I'm going to move Rayla. And then the characters don't... here, let me check really quick. Seeing if characters block movement.
They don't.
No, they don't block line of sight in the
Oh.
basic, but in movement... Okay.
Sure.
Character, I think you move through allies. So I'm going to... Oh, that would take all of
Your energy.
my energy. Okay, what is
Don't damage, dies, boost. He has a lot of techniques.
Okay, so I'm going to running strike.
Ooh.
Okay, so this is going to use
That's
all of
cool.
her energy.
Like that one.
Okay, so she's going to running strike. Gonna do 1, 2, right back. Okay,
She's just doing that little,
that
like,
took all my energy, but then
I thought you said she was spry.
yeah, that little jog right there. But then I'm gonna attack you, and it has +1 damage. So I'm attacking Claudia for 3.
Wait, I thought you were attacking. You were attacking Claudia.
Yes, for 3.
Yeah, I only have a Darren.
Okay. So
Hold
Claudia.
on. Yeah.
Okay,
so Claudia
so
goes
Claudia
down.
takes 3,
Oh no.
and then Callum is
no.
going to attack Claudia for 1.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, that's the game.
That is the game.
Claudia is out.
Yes, and I get my 3 tokens. It was down to the wire.
I was going to use in the next one. I was going to transfer vitality, and I was just going to discard a bunch of cards to let her heal up.
Oh,
So that was a good move. I was going to build her back
Yeah.
up. This
so
is fun.
yeah, this is a really.
I don't think I
fun
have it
game.
in me to play another game
No.
tonight, but this was fun. I feel a little bit better, and now because the boys have been asking me to play, and they know this game so well. I should have just let them just slaughter me, but I like to feel like I have some sort of knowledge about the game, and I just hadn't had time to study it. So I feel like now I can actually play the game
Yeah.
against them. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Good win. You got to win.
Yeah, finally. It's been a long time coming.
This was fun.
Yeah.
This was a good game.
And now that we know that we've been playing Arnak all wrong, All of those wins are to have a little asterisk next to them.
Okay, those in the chat, and then those that have hung out on the replay this long.
Yeah.
You want to give them some insight about our Arnak
Yeah, so...
extravaganza here?
Yeah. So we missed the rule in Arnak that you can only, like, move your explorers off of your mat onto... Like, they only get to move once per round.
They can only dig once, and they have to move from your player mat
Yes.
to where it is.
Because that little piece of information is nowhere on the reference card, and it's in a note, and you have to read the rules word for word and interpret them to mean that in order to catch that.
Oh, they say note. They say note.
There is a note.
What's
There is a
going on.
little note. It should be in big block letters.
Should be in big block letters. Now it is our fault because it is in the rules.
But when I
But we
read the
missed
rule,
it.
when we learned that game, I read through the rules, and then you go through, and on your reference card it says on your turn you can discover a site, or you can whatever the other thing is called, where you go and take resources, and there should be asterisks on there that say,
Yeah.
as long as you are, like, something to indicate that out of this big list of things that it says to do on your turn, the two biggest ones you can't do if you've already done them.
Yeah.
So,
So it was
our last game.
Don't give away what happened.
Our last game, I broke the game
Okay,
using
don't say
that
anymore.
rule,
Don't say
and she got so mad at me, like legitimately angry at me.
I got mad at you, and then I just left to go refill my coffee and
Well, I
let you just
finished-
finish your
I was able to make like an endless loop,
that was illegal now that we figured it out, and I was like, okay.
but it should be way more clear. I will pass that on to our friends at CGE, that if they reprint that,
Please make that a
make it
little
a
bigger.
little more
But
clear.
we both missed it, and so it is in the rules.
And I went back, and it is in the rules, but
It is in the rules.
So I read the rules, and then we're reading, and I checked the reference card, and I see, okay.
We were in
how
the
do
middle
you-
of playing
yes.
with the boys when he
Like,
was like,
we stopped-
what?
yeah. So I read the reference card the first time we played, and it said, okay, so you can discover a site. I flipped through the book to discover a site, and in bold it says, move your person to a site and do that action. And if you just read the bold bullet points that they give you, then...
Yeah, he just went back to look at that. So,
yeah. So when you're
so
skimming
it's-
through...
What's difficult is for our 1-3-5, it's you're getting a reaction from our first play, our third play, and our fifth play. But our first and our third were our review and our reaction to this rule mishap.
Our whole the second video on that, she wanted to kill me the whole video
I
because
did
of
not.
you were mad at me.
I actually wasn't as mad. I tried to keep my demeanor for the video, but those who
That's
watch
your
it,
excuse. I can tell.
No, I
I
really-
can tell. Fake mad. You were legitimately upset.
I just really want to win that game.
Yeah. Maybe you will when we play with the right rules.
Right? I might. But yeah, so I'm not really sure if we're going to just... I don't feel like it would be truthful, our fifth play, because that would technically only be our second.
We'll play a card.
correct
It'll be
play.
1-3-5/6 or 7.
Something like that, to where we feel like everything else we get about the game.
And I
at
think
this
the
point.
first review, we don't talk enough about the gameplay or what we specifically did, where that comes up. The second video in the series, we talk a lot
All
about
about
it.
that.
So
But-
we'll probably pop in with a little, hey, the video you're about to see.
We will be doing
Yes.
that. But anyways, so that is just a little
Oh.
What was that?
No, I bumped the
Oh
stand.
goodness. So that's just a little tidbit for those who
So
are
if-
watching
yeah.
the replay and those in chat who hang out this long about what's to come. And,
Yeah.
but I think we do have before that, we're going to put our 1-3-5 out about the Between Two Castles, because we did finish that one up.
Yeah, we have that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think the next one, I got to show this off because people on there will appreciate it.
I don't know which one you're talking about. Oh, never mind. Now I know.
See my little prank.
He's so proud of this one.
I got this for $20 on Amazon, unpunched,
It's damaged, though.
because the corner of the box is
Don't
damaged.
pull it out.
And on
No,
the
don't
in-
open it all
no,
the way.
I-
They're all
no,
the sides are damaged.
These flip over, totally tapeable. I got it for $20.
The whole
it
thing
was
has
unpunched. It was.
It was.
I've been looking for this game for so long.
He
So we will probably do a 1-3-5.
He held
of this.
his breath the whole time after he hit
place order. He
Yeah.
held his breath until he opened the box because
I wasn't sure it
a
was
game
one
like
of
this,
those.
you don't know what you're actually getting
Yeah.
with a price like that.
If it was like box damage, a
Yeah.
car ran over it.
I filmed his reaction to opening
It didn't
the
specifically
package.
say that it included,
Ouch.
like, it was very vague. And for $20, I could see
He
it
goes,
just...
okay, it's worth it to chance $20. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay.
Well, then we got the UPS or the shipping notification, and
He
said
checked the
it
weight.
said it weighed 8 pounds. I
He's
said,
like,
okay,
okay.
I'm not just getting a ripped box. Like, I'm at least getting bricks or a
Something.
game. But, yeah.
So I filmed his reaction, those that watch our Instagram stories. It's still I think I saved it in the mail day unboxing, but you have to filter through a few of them to see it. But yeah, his reaction, he was
Yes.
like, before he actually finished unboxing it, he was already texting one of his gamer friends who was like, look
I just
what
had
I
to tell
just got.
somebody. Like, so,
So that was pretty exciting. So that he wants to do a 1 through 5 of that because we've never played that game. We also have
I'd like-
Kids Table is sending us
yeah, we've got a couple games for... It's Burnt Island.
Burnt
Kids
Island, that's
Table.
right. Kids Table
Yeah.
sent us, and Burnt Island sent us. We just got in the Hall of the Mountain King
Yep.
today.
So we
They
may
also
do
sent
that
us
one.
Panic Picnic and Wreck Raiders.
Yep.
We just got those today.
And then I think I'd like to do a 1 through 5 for...
Wait, he can't hear you.
I'd like
Or
to
they
do a
can't.
1 through... They can. For Paladins and the other West Kingdom. We've played Viscounts, but...
Yeah, we played Viscounts, which I
but
really
think
did
those,
enjoy Viscounts.
Those 1 through 5s are really... They need to be for games that you can't really grasp the game after
Yeah,
one
we want
play.
them to be heavier. That's what our Between Two Castles is a little like. We expanded on what we did with that. So we built it because we understand the base of the game. So then we added in the 2 more players, and then we added in the expansion just to make it be like, okay, let's make this as well rounded as we can
Yeah.
for our 1 through 5 because
Because
it is
there
a
would have
little
been there
easier
would have
of a
been
game.
nothing new if we had just done
Yeah.
like played games 4 and 5 the way we did 1 through 3 because it's a simple game. So I think that
Really enjoyed
one
the game.
yeah. So that
for
one we
a
added something
teaser,
new
I'll
in
let you
game
know.
4 and we added something new in game 5.
Yeah, just to
Oh.
make it well rounded. And this game, if you were going to get my first reaction of this game here, I really like it. I played it. It was really difficult for me to keep track of the energy for some reason. I need to, it's like I need a little note every time I'm about to play my turn to, okay, what's the energy? I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's because the other battle games I had, it was just I'd base it on my health versus my energy. That's the only thing I can to think of why it was so hard for me to check my energy. I don't know why. I got the hang of it after a while.
And you don't play a ton of battle games. The boys play
They
more
play
than
so
you.
much, yeah. Especially like Dice Throne, and they love
There's a list.
Oh,
of
that's
their
right.
favorite battle games
They
coming
do.
out soon.
I forgot.
Shot
yes,
that last
they
week.
they shot that last week. They shot a lot last week. That's going to be filtered out. Again, we started school, so we shot
Yeah.
a ton last week because, especially the first few weeks to month in school, I want their brain and energy focused on school. So
Yeah.
that's why they still want to be doing all the kids planning stuff, but I gotta keep it balanced for them.
Yes.
So Daniel and I will be putting some more stuff out because I can go.
Yeah, we've got some.
Once I've got a few weeks under my belt and I can brain better,
Yeah,
then I can do more videos.
yeah, we've got some cool stuff coming up. Got a lot of game schooling stuff, a lot of STEM stuff. I think we're giving Jared a cool school project researching the.
Yeah, he's so excited about it. He was talking about it again today.
Yeah. So the thought behind that is we've already talked to a bunch of people, a bunch of publishers, and
He said Viren
Yeah, Viren.
and Claudia are also the trickiest characters energy-wise. They get energy from negative things, whereas other characters... Like, I actually really liked that. I felt like I understood how they got energy. Like, their cards were fun in that way.
Yeah.
But as far as, like, spending the energy, for some reason, it was hard for me to keep track of, which is ridiculous, because that's, like, how you do things. I don't know. That's
and that
just
is,
totally me.
and one thing that Jared and Peyton both said about this game is how well the characters were adapted for the game. That it didn't just feel like it was here. Let's slap some graphics on it. Let's take some screenshots
Yeah.
from the show, put it on there, call it a Dragon Prince game, and
I mean, they've
And
watched through the
they-
entire
yeah.
season more than once.
So they were
Or the
very
entire 4 seasons? Is it 4 seasons on there? Oh, come on.
I know there's at least 2 because
There's at least 3.
yeah.
I think there might be 4. But yeah, they've watched through them more than once, so they know what's going on, and they quote them all the time.
Yeah.
But so they loved the fact that the cards and like their attacks and their moves and stuff were actually
Matched the characters.
They matched the characters really well. That's something that they both individually said when they were talking about the game.
Yeah.
They're very impressed.
Yeah. So Jared's going to be working on a research project in the next couple weeks called tentatively Kidsplaining the Global Shipping Crisis, where he's going to interview publishers, find out
He
all
didn't
about.
really like that name, just so you know. He wants to change it.
We'll change
He'll
it.
come
So
up with
that's the name we're using right now. But he's going to interview publishers, learn about what's going on with shipping. I'm working really hard to not produce it for him. So we've told him.
He's already writing questions and things he wants to research.
Yeah,
we have a neighbor that is going to take him to our local shipping yard
Yeah.
to have him understand the grasp of what it actually means to have things on a ship and what a shipping container looks like and all that stuff. And then he's interviewing different publishers and trying to get him to be able to have access to an interview of
I called the I can't remember the name of it, but the Southern California, basically the port.
Yeah, the port people there.
And so the people at the Port of Los Angeles that could. Again, that may not come through. We're sending emails and seeing, because I think that'll be something that will be a service to a lot of people, because we know a lot of board game publishers and I think he can tell that story from that perspective. Our local game store is on board with it, so he's going to interview a game store owner. And
he actually, I think Jared wants to do a portion of his the video part before he's interviewing stuff in our local game store, and they're all about that. So I love how they've supported him.
Yeah, but we've told him very little about what's going on, just that shipping is really expensive, and it didn't used to be this expensive, so we're going to set you up some interviews, and you're going to find out why.
Yeah. Johnny said just let him know we'll definitely... what he's going to do is he's got a couple of publishers he's lining up for interviews, so he's got questions for them, and then he wants to do is interview them and see what questions then come from that, and so then he'll interview other publishers to get answers maybe to those questions. That's kind of how he's wanting to do that.
Yeah, so that's been we're trying to let him.
I mean, it's a school project, so it's his.
So we're trying to let him learn that process of revealing new questions that you didn't know to ask as you kind of track down the story.
Yeah, he's so excited about it.
So that'll be fun. That'll be this fall.
I mean, he's already doing research stuff on just local not local, but global events, current events right now for school, and so that's kind of helping him gear up to note things. So he's already he's doing ISIS this weekend. Is that what? No, not ISIS. What is the
Taliban?
No, what's the hurricane that just hit?
Ida,
not ISIS. I cannot brain. I has
like
the dumb.
I didn't think you
my
threw
kids.
him right into.
Come on, just go for it. No, I have not there yet. He's a little too tenderhearted to know all the details of that right now. So. Seriously, my kids got all my brains in the last few days. I need to sleep so they can drain me tomorrow. It's been fun. I love being able to homeschool these boys. They are smarter than me. The way they just pick things up. I'm so honored to be their teacher and to be their mom. And then I love this family project Kidsplaining we've got going.
Yeah.
Just to be able to partner with them in this. It's been a blast. So.
And I said Johnny had a really fun interview with them on Kid Talk. That's been such a blast to do. They've got, just thinking back and looking back, their first few interviews and just how good they've gotten talking to people. If you missed the tweets, they got to talk to Kim Joy about Kim Joy's Magic Bakery. That was an adorable interview.
I made a fool of myself because I have loved Kim Joy for years, and she got on. I was like, oh my gosh, I really, really like you. You're so awesome. Okay, bye. It's she's so cool.
Yeah. So that was fun. So that's coming up soon.
They totally handled her better than I did.
Yeah. So I'm just going to start calling celebrities and be like, you want to talk, like do an interview with people
who don't know
who you are? You can have like
Just be a
15
real
minutes
person.
of normal and see,
Yep.
see what happens.
So I'm going to do a favor to the boys and go ahead and divide these decks
Yes.
back because we combined the decks. So I'll do that. But thank you guys so much
Yeah.
for hanging out, just chatting with us at the end. This was a blast. We're going to go ahead and call it a night. If you have any questions about the game, you can always leave it in the chat, or Johnny's still in the chat right now, so you can shoot those questions. But I'm sure they will come back and check any questions, and if not, we will tag them and have Brotherwise come answer any questions. But also linked at the top, I pinned a link where you can go check out the info right now on Dragon Prince, and then we will leave a link in the description where you can check out where you can get more info on this awesome game.
Yep. And Brotherwise, do you know, is there a set date yet for retail release or when this will be available? I know pre-order closed end of July.
It did.
I know it's hard to say for sure, but I know it will be very soon.
It will be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I'm gonna give them just a second to answer that if they
Yeah.
are still in the chat. I think
Reminder.
they are. But yeah, and another thing, I love traveling
Yeah.
prototypes.
September 22nd. That is close.
Well, that is really close.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
Although knock on wood, it's probably still in a container somewhere.
That's
So,
true. But right now,
That is-
September
it's
22nd.
It's
That's
been
awesome.
so sad watching publishers have to just push.
Yeah,
But-
we're doing our best to get the word out, just to let people know.
Yeah.
Publishers,
grace.
their hands are tied behind their back with this stuff.
Yeah.
Go play the games that are on your shelf right now.
Yes.
Your games are coming.
And
So,
there are a lot of games that are in stock at your game store that
yes,
are fully stocked, and that publisher, tons of great games that aren't new, but they're still great. So if you're going to have to wait a few months for the
Go
one you're
support
really
your
holding out
local
for,
game
then
store.
yeah, support your local game store, support your publishers that way. They are struggling through this, but
just like everyone is.
yeah. So
All right. Well, you guys have a great rest of your week. It is Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Have a great rest
Is
of your
it
week.
really?
Yes. We gotta take the trash up to the street.
yeah.
All right. You guys have a great night.
Bye everybody.
Bye.